Hello, fellow flippers. I am Gigi Marana, and welcome back to House Flipper Luxury DLC Edition. And today I am going to continue the Yacht remodel, and I'm going to be on the personal side of the ship, setting up my bedroom and private living suite. So, starting right in with tearing down a wall. I changed the paint schemes in a couple of the rooms already, saving everybody the the pain of watching me pick paint colors. So we'll dive right into it. This is actually going to be the bedroom portion of the personal, I can't really say family side of the yacht because it's just me, but in the personal quarters, we'll put it that way. Blue is always a nice soothing color, and of course, to save everybody the agony, I did cut out a lot of bed trying and ended up to go with the Ramirez. Is that how you say that? Ramirez light colored bed. Just kind of keeping everything a nice soothing color in here. So take a look at some of the changes that I've made on the side of the boat and the furniture that I put in. Now, I really love using the kneeless front door for the two sides below deck on the ship. You'll notice in the last video that I put these doors on the business side of the boat, and I'm going to use them again over on the personal side. It's a beautiful door, I think, so it gives it a sense of being homey and not just, being on a yacht. I think those doors into the space just kind of give it a little bit more of a homey feel. And you'll notice while doing the personal side of the ship, the boat, the yacht, I do spend a lot of time running back and forth between the bedroom area to the dressing bathroom area. And at first I thought I would try to edit it and put it together so that it made sense. And I do so much bouncing back and forth that it was just too chaotic to try and edit it so that it flowed consistently with the room. That's just how my jackrabbit brain worked on this side of the boat. I'd be doing something in one room that I would think, oh, this would look good in the other room. I better go do it before I forget. And so that's why there is a lot of, 1 minute I'm in the dressing area, then I'm back in the bedroom, then I'm back in the dressing area. So there's a lot of that. It's kind of hard to keep up with. Never a dull moment in a creative mind. I also have quite a bit of difficulty deciding how I want to do the dressing area. I wanted to do something a little different than what I normally would do for a dressing area, and there were just so many ways that I could see it going, and I really had a hard time settling on one. And it's funny, as I go back and watch the video, I see things and think, oh, I really did like that. I wish I had stayed with that idea. But there are houses in the future that I can do them that way. But it's just you don't realize how chaotic your kind of creativity and decision making is until you go back and watch actually the process you drag yourself through to pick things. Another thing I did a little differently with this room was normally I have an idea of what furniture I want to be in there. So I go ahead and get the walls and the floors completed and out of the way, and then do the furniture placement and the decorating. But on this one, I was having such a hard time choosing the walls and the carpet, not knowing exactly how I was going to take the shelving and the furniture pieces in the room. So I ended up deciding it would be easier to kind of build out the shelves and get more of an idea of where I was taking things before I did the floor and the walls. And I can't really say I liked doing it better that way. I've seen a lot of people who like to do that and want to get the furniture in place first and then do the floors and the carpets. And I can see where it definitely has its advantages if you're in a situation where you don't know exactly what you want to do in a space. And then I went into the bathroom to start doing that. I knew I wanted a big tub, and that I wanted the big tub on the back wall, and really wanted to play with some of the new tiles that were in the luxury DLC pack that came out. And these were the ones that I ended up going with. And it turned out being an interesting choice of tiles and colors. Nothing that I really thought going into it that I would have the bathroom looking like. And that's part of the fun too in this game, is putting something up and seeing, I was thinking one thing, but this might work. And okay, and let's try this and let's do this. And it's nice when there's a pleasant surprise at the end of a decorating stint. So for the corridor leading down into the living area of the yacht, I went with this water wallpaper. I haven't decided if that's just kind of twisted humor on my part, but as you go down to the stairs into the private area, it has this feel of walking down into the waves and down into the water. So it just a little quirky thing that I threw in there. And this is going to take care of the living quarters side of the yacht. So I'm going to put up these last few panels, and then we'll take a walk through the finished areas, and you can see all the little last minute details and decorations that I added. Okay, so let's take a look at what we did on the living quarter side. The stepping into the ocean wallpaper. This was what I finally landed on for the dressing area. I did manage to get the wall portion decided on and put up, and ended up using the pink items. I love the dressing dummy back there. I wish you could put clothes on them. That would be a cool thing, to have some sort of clothing item. The bathroom, I really love the way it turned out. It's a little I don't know, Mediterranean maybe, and at first I thought it was just going to be too much with the bright blue and the yellow, but it's a fun feel to it. So I was pleased with how it turned out. Looking back on it, I'm not sure about the sink, but you know, I second guess myself on everything anyway. Cute little chandelier. And now we'll go over into the boudoir. And again, this is the nice blue. And some plants on the window sills. I love that door. The pictures in the corners by the bed, they ended up being my favorite thing about this room. I just, those paintings really pulled everything in this room together. And then of course I had to have a water wall for a little water accent back there. And the day bed, didn't do too much in the way of a bunch of pictures on the wall and things around the room. Once I decided on those two paintings to go in the corners by the bed and the little wall hanging design in the middle, that completed everything to me. I didn't feel like it needed a lot of extra frilly stuff. And so the lamps, I don't have the lamp on in the corner. And then that's it. That is the living quarter side of the yacht. I appreciate you watching and checking it out. Let me know what your favorite part of the living quarter side of the ship is. And thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you would give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I've got lots of fun house flipping projects coming up, and I would love for you guys to come on the adventure with me. So until next time, take care.